Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beer Review. So today we're going over to Home Bargains, and the Home Bargains brewery these days, because Home Bargains, or TJ Morris as their trading name is, the owner, bought Love Lane Brewery to basically stop them going out of business. So, it was a good thing. This is an Aussie Pale Ale. Relatively new into supermarkets, so made with hops from Oz, it says. So I will read the back. Aussie Pale Ale, made with hops from Oz. It may be brewed on the Mersey, but this citrusy pale is packed with our favourite Aussie hops, bringing you the aroma of sweet mandarin, citrus pale and tropical fruits from down under. Balanced and easy drinking, grab a cold one and put a shrimp on the barbie. The malts are extra pale, light Munich and wheat. The hops are Eclipse, Enigma and Galaxy. The nose is citrus peel. The palate is mandarin and tropical fruit. The finish is crisp. I like that. I like the fact, and it's 4.6% as well. I like the fact that they've gone to the to put the details on the beer. Bone of contention with me, and this is with a local brewery to me in Nottingham, is that they never put anything on the beer that gives the game away. And not everybody knows what you're supposed to get from a certain hop, and half the time you don't get that anyway. So, for £1.50, nice big hazy beer that is. Orangey colour, whitehead, does look good. Proper haze as well. Did it say citrus peel on the nose? Can't say I'm getting citrus peel. Maybe. I'm getting a tropical flavour. And the tropical flavour is what I'm smelling on the nose. And there came the peel. So the peel came later. The peel came after. Oh, well, at least it got there in the end, It's certainly got more to it. It's it's an interesting beer. You put this against some of that Brewdog rubbish that's out there, bland, pissy, and you think to yourself, what have you done? Oh, we're punk IPA, beer for punks. What sort of punks? Punks who like getting robbed. Again, the aromas, I can't put my finger on the aroma. It is in the taste as well. There is citrus peel. It's tasting tropical. Mandarin's not coming through at the moment, but it is interesting. It's I've paid £1.50 for that. I could go to a supermarket on their craft beer range and pay £4 for something probably equally as in looks and taste as this. So I'm getting this for nearly 33% of the price. Price matters. Price does matter, but quality of beer matters. And there the mandarin came in right at the back end. So it may just be a thing that the air needs to get to the beer. Bearing in mind, not all of us, and it's only really reviewers that drink a beer in 4 bloody minutes. And that, again, that's not all beer reviewers. Some do, some don't. It is what it is. I wouldn't have a clue these days who's actually reviewing and who's not. My YouTube feed stopped. I used to get a load from certain channels. I won't name the channels. But the YouTube feeds just stopped doing it. So whether they've stopped doing beer reviews, and even now, said people sometimes did lives, and I don't see any lives either. So whether they are flittering in and out, and I'm just not seeing. Yeah, I have noticed that there's people who do beer stuff and then pub stuff, and the pub stuff is actually way popular than beer reviews. Beer reviews are actually not as popular as people who do the pub stuff. Obviously pub, everyone's interested. Beer stuff, not so. So that is interesting. For the channel, I may join like quick beer reviews together and do a little bit of, you know, off-brand talking, and put it together as a bit of a vlog, blog, whatever, from a pub. So for the future, it's something I've been thinking about doing. Certainly on the trip to Norfolk that's coming up. You know, but obviously I'm with friends and with family. It's very difficult because it's their holiday as well, and you don't want somebody talking shite to a camera while they're trying to enjoy their holiday as well. So I'm always wary of that, and they're not, and you know, and I quite understand that, not bothered about YouTube and social media, and I absolutely get that. You know, there has to be a line, but it's something that's interesting nonetheless for me. So yeah, 4.6%, and again, you would not know that's 4.6. No ABV comes through. I can obviously feel there's an alcohol content to it, but it could be 3%, it could be 5%, you know. So that's 2 beers now I've had from the Love Lane Brewery that's in Home Bargains. And obviously for any staff that are at Love Lane that were there before, obviously, you know, the changes, you know, fair play to you on bringing out beer that's, you know, does well. I understand in a supermarket setting it's going to be difficult. There's going to be challenges to bring out a beer that does justice for the price. You know, £1.49. You know, I mean, obviously they're going to get paid a wage. They do not have to worry about finding a buyer. That buyer is already Home Bargains, you know. So it's really interesting. For me, for Home Bargains, I know a lot of Home Bargains beer over the year, there's been some bloody dodgy releases. There has. That Glencairn range, fucking hell, some of it was dishwater and some was good. And some of the Home Bargain releases were dependent on the area of the country you were in. You either got a good release or a fucking shite release. And I can never understand that, you know. If you're brewing from this, if it's different breweries brewing the same beer, you know, your water profile should accommodate for any issues. And it just feels to me like one brewery cared about their end product, the other, maybe another brewery, if it was, didn't give a shit, and thought, well, fuck it, it's only Home Bargains. And that's wrong, because Home Bargains, these beers, like all cheap craft beers, you know, you're still selling the fact that this is craft beer. And with any beers, especially cheap beers, you know, it's still got to be right. If it's shit, then people will think, this is craft beer. Don't want that fucking shite. I'll just move on to something else. And then the beer industry loses customers. And certainly her bargains do, if that's the case. Oh, I've now broke up from work. Today's Wednesday. You might not see this till Wednesday the 12th of March 2025. Just so you know the date. I have now broke up from work. I am now not at work now till next Tuesday. Back at work on Tuesday. Wife's birthday tomorrow, so I'm off for her birthday. Friday, although my son's at school, straight after school we are driving all the way to Norfolk. So 2.25 hour drive to King's Lynn, past King's Lynn and over to Hunstanton. We shall get there for probably about 6 o'clock, so be a late one on Friday. It's a weekend job, but it won't be a big weekend because, you know, if the sun had been off, we'd be down there early in the day Friday and made a day of it Friday. But it is what it is. You know, kids have got to do school and that, you know, so, but we'll make the best of it nonetheless. So I've got to be honest, I've just reviewed a beer from another brewery that's in supermarkets, and this beer is 40% of the price of the other beer, and yet it delivers a better nose, it delivers more taste, and it delivers a nice hazy beer. It delivers a good craft beer experience for me. That's 2 on the row from Home Bargains, obviously. Love Lane Brewery. So to Love Lane Brewery, please keep doing what you're doing. Keep pumping beers into Home Bargains, please. I want to see 10 or 12 Love Lane Brewery beers in Home Bargains. I want to see an Impy Stout. All the beers that you used to bring out, you know, 2 or 3 years ago, to bring those beers back out, to make Home Bargains a place to go for Love Lane beers. That, to me, makes Home Bargains a place that I want to visit. Oh, what's in Home Bargains? Bloody hell, they've got 2 or 3 new beers from Love Lane. Let's have them. That's where I want to go. So would I drink this again? Yeah, I would. Price rise is good. Remember, not all of us are rich, you know. Not all of us have a lot of money we can willy-nilly spend. Some of us, a lot of people out there, it is a treat to have 1 can a week. Yep, a treat. To others, they can spend £200 or £300 a week on beer. Yeah, good on you. If you can, brilliant. Yep. If you can spend 150 quid in a night on beer, yeah, fair play. I have no issues with that. You know, there was a time when I could. Can't now. But nonetheless, for the price you're paying, I've totally fucking forgot what I was saying then. I did it, and I've totally flipped it. This is where doing lives was good. Because someone had said, yeah, you was on about that. What are you fucking on about that? Oh, shit, yeah, of course I was. And, but in any case, yeah, very good. So, yes, I would drink this again. Out of 5. And again, for the price you pay, which is absolutely critical in this day and age, I was on about what we can pay, yeah. 4.4 out of 5. It's a good beer for the price. And a good beer for a £4 beer and all. That was bang on. Cheers all.